Hello, I'm Ren, X-Plane Carded X, or Connor, and welcome to Paintober D6. I'm stuck with these corn Berserkers again, and a few of these bases I still have yet to finish up on. I think this episode I wind up getting a whole bunch of these metallics finished with, as well as a whole bunch of the little pieces on the bases I wind up getting finished with, as well as along with the metallics of the bases. I'm doing that little red again, making sure that it's properly thinned down so that way it spreads along the base of it quite nicely. I put these fairly close to the middle of the edge there. That was a hard cut there, sadly, but I wanted to show off a few of these. In total, this was a 7-hour recording, so I'm sorry I was a little bit rushed on trying to cut it down tonight, but that is what it is. But they do look pretty all right. I think the next day, tomorrow day, is the last of the... I'm painting the skulls there as well. I know I say that white paint hates me. That's Celestra Gray, so luckily, I never have to worry about that part. Grays work wonderfully for me, actually. But I have one more video, I think, of these guys before it is on to the sisters, the Sororita sisters, which is for a friend of mine. He had bought more. I had given him a little group of proxies, the Storm Pride sisters, I believe is what they're called. I don't know what he'll name them because we're a little bit more into our own sort of lore on that sort of stuff. So I think maybe he'll call them something different. Maybe he'll keep Storm Pride sisters. I don't know. But I'm doing the little dots here on the cragginess here. But those sisters are going to be very cool. I don't have the bases up or anything else of them, and I do have to paint more on them at some point whenever I have time. It's been kind of a hectic beginning of the month, beginning of the last months of 2025, which is weird to think about, Almost time for more holidays and stuff like that. Halloween's coming up. That's going to be cool. I have an idea for what I'm going to post on Halloween, but we'll see. It's going to be a little bit iffy on that front. Figure out when those are properly going to come out. I need to actually, while the getting's still good, go out with my primer and prime some more minis so that way I have more stuff in between the videos here. Because now, with the stuff that's coming up is going to be the stuff actually in October. I've been being very happy because I've only had to deal with videos I've been making for a little while, but now it'll actually be October stuff. So that's going to be hectic because I'll have to paint it and then freaking edit it the same night. So I've been not practicing. I've been helping myself by priming a whole bunch of videos for my normal schedule, which is the Thursday and Monday. But I also, once this Paintober stuff is finished, I do actually want to, at some point, get a better schedule of maybe Monday and Tuesday, or Thursday and Friday. I don't know. We'll see. Changing the paint out again. I'm taking my little syringe. I love this little syringe. I got it whenever I had my wisdom teeth removed, and you'd fill it with salt water and then clear out your stuff. And hopefully you don't remove your clots and cry. But I use it now for small little droplets on my palette because it just winds up looking better. I don't know. It has a nicer... I can really control how much water is on or remove any if there's too much. I'm doing the highlights on the reds now, so you're going to see a lot of little pieces. These, they didn't really want to highlight well either, but I mean, at the end of the day, they got what they got. So I feel like I definitely could have done better. I'm using the Fang here to do the highlight on the cloth, which I really shouldn't have. I should have used a different one and then used the fang, but I don't think I had the proper color to do that. And it kind of cost me a little bit of their personality, I feel. So I wonder if I got my Mechanicus standard in at that point or not, but I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I like it. I do like the fang with the black. It looks nice. It's very I know that the Black Templars, I believe it is how you're supposed to paint them, or maybe another chapter that's based black, Death Watch, something like that. I don't remember, but it's supposed to give them a little bit more of a unique color to them. But I think it would have been better if I just threw a little bit of Darkened Standard, Mechanicus Standard on, but I mean, hey, it needed a little bit more diverse in the color range. You could see some of the highlights I did there. A little bit of a volumetric highlight on the thigh because that is just what they seemed like they were going to do. They had really good definition on the thigh muscles, so I figured might as well give it a nice little volumetric and see how it goes. But otherwise, they're not bad. I like the skin tone on the arms. The highlights aren't doing too bad. They're just they were just rough to get to that point. I think it's mainly because I don't paint batches, and normally when I just do, I'm cleaning out my little dispenser there. Normally when I just do one model, I can have it done in, 2, and it's finished. It's completely finished. I don't have to worry about it. Or in some cases, with my own models, I can get them finished in 1. But showing off the end results here, they're not bad at all. But yeah, thank you for watching, listening, going about your daily life. I'll see you in whatever's next. Probably another Paintober for tomorrow, or it's I think this is going out on Monday. 9 Souls as well is coming out. So take care.